Why did the screen look dark? Alright, so let's get it. I didn't announce that I was going live, but we still gonna do it. So let's get it. How everybody doing today? Drink some water. How everybody doing today? Happy Sunday. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Today is April 9th. I started the 30-day sober challenge March 8th, and I'm here today with the results. I did successfully complete the 30-day sober challenge. I actually been sober for a little over 30 days now. It's really like 33 days. 33 days since I had any alcohol. So, yeah. Hey, hey. How everybody doing today? I normally like to try to like plan my lives so like people can know so they won't miss it, but I'm gonna get that part figured out later. I didn't know if I wanted to make a video or do a live stream, but like I told y'all before, like live streaming is a little bit more easier for me because I don't want to go through all the editing. But I finished the 30-day sober challenge successfully. In the beginning, it was hard, no cap. No cap. How do I feel? I feel pretty good, man. I feel pretty good. First 2 weeks was like real hard. It's easier for me now. Anyways, let me look at the comments right quick. Thank you. To be real, I wasn't even really feeling my makeup today, but it be like that sometimes. Period. Any event, 30-day sober challenge complete. I want to talk about some of the changes I experienced. In the beginning, I can say I was like real tired. Like I was tired. I was a little drained of motivation. It was stressful because I was so used to using like alcohol for situations where I'm stressed. My streaming hours have cut down because normally, like, I could do like 4 hours on my own, but after like 4 hours of streaming, like I take a couple shots and be able to do like another 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. Like I was using alcohol to increase my hours of streaming. So since I've been sober, my hours have cut down. No cap. But it's worth it. I've just had to like figure out the best times that work for me and like document that and just like stream during those times instead of pulling like 16, 17 hour shifts the way I did like my first year. So yeah. Let me check out the comment section. Bop, 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 bop. Look like some trolls. I have some trolls in my comment section. It's expected. Anyways, happy Easter to y'all. As far as the 30-day sober challenge goes, now that it's over with, I think I want to continue. Yo, and challenge myself to another 30 days. It is a little easier now. And I ain't went 30 days without alcohol. Oh my God, I ain't went 30 days without alcohol, G, since I was pregnant. Period. That's the truth. Mm-hmm. What y'all got going on today, though? Any questions for me that's reasonable? That's not like a troll question or, you know? Now I'm on regular scheduled programming around here. I'm gonna be working. I'm taking my son out later. Checking in with y'all. This vape tastes so good. If you came in, hit the like button. And while I'm here, you want to leave a comment down below. While I'm here and I'm available, might make a video later. Yesterday I did some uploading to the Patreon. What's up, Michael? Good water. But yeah, y'all, I feel like this is good. And I feel like it could be inspirational for y'all to watch me do it, especially a person like me. Like I told y'all, I was like a hardcore alcoholic, you know? And so if I could do it, you could do it. From what I've learned from my experience so far, I think the biggest hurdle is pushing through 30 days. Once you push through 30 days, it's easier. So like I say, I want to challenge myself to another 30 days. Alcohol free. Deal with whatever problems I got, head on. Period. Streaming, whatever, Yep. It's pretty quiet in here today. So I don't really plan to keep y'all long unless y'all get it turned up in here, but I'm coming to you with the 30-day sober challenge update. You feel me? Yeah. Girl's tonsils was swollen from the vape. I don't know. That's something for me to deal with later. I do have a nicotine habit, but I started vaping like while I was on cam because I do think it's unattractive to like smoke a cigarette on cam. So I started vaping like due to me streaming because it's more attractive to vape. Like that's why you see like a lot of girls on stream, like, they vape. I don't know what's safer, vaping or cigarettes. But it does appear that vaping is more attractive. And when I'm on stream, I want to be as attractive as I can be, at least. I hear you though. That's another egg for me to crack at a later date though. Right now, I'm working on kicking the alcohol addiction, and next I'm gonna be working on eating cleaner. That's gonna be another challenge for me to do though. 30 days, no nicotine, but we gonna take this one step at a time. Drinking is safer than vaping. I'd rather vape than drink though, to keep it real. Like alcohol is destructive. Y'all don't know. Like I caught DUIs. I've gotten myself in dangerous situations. I've done some wild things under the influence of alcohol. I've waken up in the morning full of regret and embarrassment from what I did the night before. Like at least vaping, I'm in my body and I know what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna do something that like I really regret, or something that's like embarrassing to me, or something that could have me in jail. It don't matter. No, suicidality, suicidality. What the fuck? No. The answer is no. I've done embarrassing stuff on cam. I've posted embarrassing stuff to Instagram. I've went fucking live on Facebook from drinking from home. Most of the time I drink. A lot of the times I drink. I used to drink. I drank at home alone. It is still not a good outcome. Drunk, calling people, drunk, sending people embarrassing pictures of myself is just crazy. It was out of control. Like I got a long story with alcohol. I'd rather vape and know what I'm doing and carry myself better than drinking. Okay, well, no. The answer is no. You said sugar is worse than all of the above. The answer is no. And I'm proud. I'm pretty proud. Like I told y'all in the game, like I developed a whole reputation, for being drunk and acting crazy. And I do feel like I'm a better person without it. I got more clarity. How do you? There we go. All right. Period. Mm. But yep, I wanted to show up for live with the update on the 30-day alcohol free challenge. I was hoping like when I went live, like nobody would get on here and get on my nerves, because I already been dealing with a couple clients today that was annoying. And then like when I stream on cam, I got to deal with people that's annoying. So I would at least like to come here and not dread it. You know what I'm saying? So like anybody that like get on my nerves, or like y'all doing the most, like y'all getting blocked from my chat, no cap, because I only got so much capacity, and I'm really supposed to enjoy my channel. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna enjoy my channel. And anybody that try to make my channel unenjoyable, y'all gonna get banned from the chat. That's that. Hey, Chanel. Thank you. We kinda. Oh yeah, man, it took me a minute. It took me a minute. Look at this shit. I'm 30 years old. I done had an alcohol problem since I was 22. And so I'm just now trying to get down to the bottom of it. It took me a minute. And I destroyed a lot of shit under the influence of alcohol. I got a lot of cringy moments from my past under the influence of alcohol. And it's like, I'm a real bright person. And under the influence, like that's not the real me. And this is Vixen turned pedestrian channel. And I want this to be like, a lifestyle change channel. So how y'all doing today? Period. How y'all doing this Sunday? What's y'all plans? Yeah, they do. And that's not who I am. But it really appeared that way for a long time, that was just who I am because I was always acting in that way, especially when I was like in the game and drinking, like on a day to day before I had my son. you know? And I'm better. Yesterday, I did some cleaning around the house. I did some errand running. I took some notes and everything. It was a productive day. If you ask me, I made some content for the Patreon and everything. Most Saturdays, I would have been hungover and good for nothing. Probably waking up with anxiety from what I did the night before. Probably call somebody. Probably posted something that was fucking cringe or something crazy. So yeah, like I say, we're gonna take this one step at a time. Right now I'm working on the alcohol problem, the alcohol habit. Next I'll be working on um eating more cleaner. And maybe after that we'll try to do the 30-day no nicotine challenge. And I know that's gonna be hard because when you coming off of nicotine, like you could have a headache, you could feel depressed, it's stressful. But I do think it'll be worth it because once the habit is kicked, the habit is kicked. Like once you don't have a craving no more, like it's done unless you choose to go back to it. So I do see that in the future, but right now we celebrating me making 30 days. I get points for that. I understand that it's other stuff that I need to work on, but at least I did this. You cannot change everything at once. And so me making it 30 days, it is enough. Mm. It is enough. Anybody that know me personally would be like super proud, you know? But this the internet. So when you come on the internet and you try to share like certain accomplishments, of course you're gonna have people in the chat that don't feel like it's enough. And oh, you did this, but you still need to do that, you know? Chat pretty quiet as I figured it would be. It's Sunday. It's Easter. It's 1:37. But at this time, this is when I had time. So that is the 30-day alcohol challenge update. If anybody got any questions or anything you want to ask me while I'm here, you can do so in the comment section right now before I end the stream. I'm coming to y'all with the update. I might upload a video today. Y'all can let me know what topics y'all interested in for my next upload. And I can get ready to probably make a video right now. And like I say, I will be aiming for another 30 days alcohol free. Yep, my Patreon is up. It's available. We got the beginners tier and we got the true game tier. The first beginners tier, it is limited seating. It's $10 a month, but the beginners tier is going up to $20 a month. The true game tier right now is $50 a month with limited seating available, but it will be going up to $100 a month. So if you're interested in the Patreon, you want to claim your seating right now. Okay, period. Okay, period. I feel it. I understand it all the way. Trust me. Trust me. I was a true drunk, so I understand all of it. It was a few different moments in my 30-day challenge that my sobriety was almost compromised. I was supposed to be doing a boy girl show with like a childhood friend that I know back in the day, but he got like some different fetishes about himself that he's grown into since he grew up. And so he opened up to me about it or whatever. And I told him, like, I think that would make a good ticket show. I think it would be a good show that they would like to see because, you know, he's handsome, he's light skinned, he got beautiful teeth, you know what I'm saying? A real handsome kind of dude that you wouldn't expect to be into the certain things that he grew into. So we was planning the show and he was asking me like if I had any liquor. And at the time, I was thinking liquor probably would have made me a little more comfortable with it too, because it gave me anxiety. But at the end of the day, he overthought the situation and he ended up not showing up. And I was kind of glad because he wanted to have alcohol around, and I was scared that I might end up taking a shot because, you know, it was so nerve-wracking. But that didn't happen. Then I was supposed to be doing a collab with another content creator that's a female or whatever. She cool. She was gonna come over here, but she drink. And like I was thinking that like if she would have came over here and brought some alcohol, like because of my nerves sometimes with new situations, and if she's taking shots, like I probably would have took one. But she had to reschedule, so that didn't happen. So I successfully made 30 days, and I got to learn how to be in situations that kind of give me a little anxiety without drinking, or have somebody that's drinking around me and I don't drink. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, 30 days. I'm gonna see if I can go another 30 days. I do think at this point it's a little easier. Besides, like if I get in some like uncomfortable situations, such as like a collab or something, that's gonna be a challenge. Or go around people that's drinking and refuse to drink, that's gonna be a challenge. Yep. But we working on it and I'm doing better. So I'm proud of that. And anybody that know me personally, they would be like crazy proud of me, okay? Because if you know me, Blackjack is a fucking drunk, okay? Period. So to see like Blackjack not drinking alcohol, like what? That shit is different. So I actually want to take a shot now. What do you do instead? I have a whole bottle in my kitchen. Yeah, the next day, like when I'm hungover, normally, like when I'm hungover and I have anxiety and I'm too anxious and I'm just not feeling well, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I drink a limerita or two just to calm me down and get me back decent. And then the next day, you gonna feel fine. And then just don't drink nothing the next day. But that's what I did. After hard drinking one night, I wake up the next day and just, I don't know, man, maybe feel depressed, stressed, have anxiety about maybe something I did or maybe something I said or maybe something I posted on social media, and I'll just maybe feel like I want to hide, or you know, like all these different emotions, racing thoughts, all of this shit. So I go to the gas station, get me like two limeritas, drink that, and then I calm down. Like no more anxiety about what I posted, what I said, how I acted, and then just like get through the day, and the day after that, don't drink. Oh yeah, I have saved money. I normally drink at least every weekend. So I get a pint of Patron probably Friday, be hungover Saturday, and I don't know, cause some Saturdays I would just get another pint of Patron. So I don't know, at least about $80, $85 a weekend I was spending. So I saved, if it was at least $80 a weekend, I saved $320. So that's pretty cool. And I feel better. Like, like days that I'm not drinking or time that I'm not spending hungover, like I can make my content, you know? Make my content and work on being the woman that I want to be. being the woman that can be an inspiration to somebody else that's seen all of that, that's, been there. I've had some of the worst episodes off of alcohol, some of the most cringy, embarrassing moments, bro. And somebody was in my comment section talking about it's better to drink at home. For me, it's not. I did a whole lot of drinking at home alone, and it just ends up in like me calling people, me texting people, you know, taking cringy photos, posting cringy stuff on social media that when I wake up hungover as hell, everybody is reacting to, and I just want to fucking hide. I've deactivated my Facebook a few times because I post something and then I want to hide. So I deactivate for like maybe a week and then come back and hope don't nobody bring it up. Like, swear to God. You know? And at that time, like I really felt like it took a true friend or somebody that really loved me for real to like still love me through like all of the embarrassment and things that I would do that I would apologize for over and over, And like for some of them people to still stand by me and still be my friend and still love me, like at the time I appreciated that very much. For real. And it never ended. I would apologize and then it would happen again. I would do something embarrassing, disappear for a minute and then pop up doing something embarrassing again. It didn't end. It got to the point where one of my exes, like he would know if I'm calling him at fucking 2, 3 in the morning on a Friday night. If he answer that phone, I'm gonna be drunk, going on a rant about something. Sometimes he'll entertain my rants. Sometimes he'll know what's up and not answer the phone, you know? I send him 1,000,001 text messages, this, that, and the third, all of this, and wake up in the morning and apologize. Yeah, it's the truth. And I just don't want to go through that no more, man. You know? Yeah, super wild one. I done caught DUIs. I broke my jaw because I was drunk and I crashed my car and I broke my jaw. So if you pay attention to my face, like it's uneven. It's like it's not even. So people do make like some jokes or whatever saying like I got a crack mouth and this, that, and the third. Like trust me, I've heard it all. I'm on the internet a lot. I'm a streamer. You know what I'm saying? I make a full-time living off the internet. So trust me, I've heard like all the comments. It is like because of that situation, because I got drunk and broke my jaw and kind of like disfigured my face. Now I got to work on getting some fucking cosmetic surgery to get my face back even. And what do they call it? Asymmetrical. And that's going to cost me 16K. All because what? I was drunk, right? Right. Yep, yep. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm just tired of the hangovers, the embarrassment, saying things that I don't mean, being fucking chronically depressed, and like all this stuff. Over what? Wanting to get drunk and have a good time? All over what? Because I'm in this motherfucker bored. It's just, it's not worth it. All to do what? Maybe stream more hours. So far, what I did notice though, I have taken a little bit of pay cut though, since I'm not streaming as many hours because I cut my alcohol. I have taken a little bit of a pay cut. I would say my pay cut, I'm missing about maybe an extra 700 on average a week now since I quit drinking. But it's worth it. And I do believe like over time it will even out as I stay sober and just learn better ways to cope and better ways to work. I do believe eventually my income gonna even out and it's gonna go up. It's gonna go higher than what it was. Yeah, some people say that they can't tell, but a lot of people can. Mm. And I've heard all the comments. So it's really like nothing that anybody could say to me on the internet that I haven't already heard before. Like I'm in front of a camera full time. Trust me. But anyways, y'all, yeah, that's really the update on the sober challenge. I'm really glad that I completed it and I want to continue on. And I do think like me declaring a 30-day sober challenge on my channel, like that helped me because I wanted to come out on top and I wanted to be able to come back and tell y'all that I did it and I was successful. So like some of the times, like when I did want to drink, like I thought about the 30-day sober challenge and like how I want to be able to come back to my subscribers and my Vixen Turn Pedestrian channel and tell y'all, that I did this and everything that I do want for this channel. I want y'all to watch me come from being a fucking full-time escort, a motherfucking trick roller, uh watch me be a successful single mother, watch me as an ex-alcoholic, like change everything, watch me the motherfucker that eat like Philly cheesesteaks, gyros and like all these things that are unhealthy, watch me clean up my diet, watch me kick nicotine, just like everything, watch me change into a totally different person, uh, when I was the motherfucker that you would never think, could do it. And I think that it would give like other people strength, when all odds are against you, it doesn't mean that you have to lose. Single mother, adopted, so I ain't got no family members. My son only got me. I'm his only family. He ain't got no cousins. He ain't got no granny, none of that. So yeah, single mother that's adopted, used to be a full-time escort, ex-alcoholic. What else? I'm black. What else? I mean, all these odds against me. I want y'all to watch me, still improve and come out, successful in a totally different person and take y'all with me through the process. No college degree. I mean, I got so many X's on me, so many things against me that's supposed to make me like unsuccessful. hmm So I want to give motivation and inspiration. If a person like me can do it, you can do it. And I want to like vlog my process, my struggles, my victories. And yeah, man, I'm here and I want y'all to watch me do a total full 360 as a human being. Entire lifestyle change. We working one step at a time. Do y'all got any questions? It don't really have to be on this topic. Like if y'all want, we could switch topics too. I was thinking about uploading a video about like the effect that escorting had on like me dating and like what kind of effect, like what that's been like. Or y'all can feel free to drop in the comment section like any content that y'all would want to see from me. Because right now at this time of day, I got time. It's not really prime time on like my main work right now. So I got time to like drop content, sit and rap with y'all, answer y'all questions or whatever. Thanks, Michael. Said stay strong. Absolutely. I really think sharing it with y'all helps push me harder. It hit different when you share something, I guess, that you're trying to do like to the public and you want to be able to come back to the public and tell them you were successful. That pushes me harder. Like if this was just like a personal goal that I kept to myself, like I don't know. But because of my channel and like, what I want for my channel and what I want this to be and the inspiration that I want to be, it's like I had to do it. Oh, yeah, it depends on the content. That's why I ended up making a Patreon discussing certain topics and giving certain advice that I don't feel like is YouTube friendly. Plus, it's not for the public anyway. Like, I don't know. I don't really feel like that's for the public. You know? Mm, 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 mm. that's really about it. I guess at this point I'm just about ready to end the live unless somebody bring up a topic for me to go in on. Growing up in the shy, I mean, to be honest, it wasn't really rough for me. I had a strict parent that didn't let me go outside like that. So a lot of the streets growing up, um, I didn't experience until I left home. But nah, she ain't let me go outside like that. So it wasn't rough for me. I grew up in a house with a fence. Um, it wasn't rough for me. I didn't have really like no experiences. I wasn't outside like that until I left. And of course, when I left, I immediately got in the game. Yes, sir. So I was fresh meat on the streets. I was, a youngin that had never been through nothing, that had no idea like how it went or like what I could run into. I had no experiences. Nobody had ever snaked me before. Like I had never been through nothing when I left home. So when I left home, I was real like trusting. I was real trusting and naive. Like I had no idea. I had never really been lied to or played, so I didn't know that people can lie in a certain way until like I got in the streets. Like I say, when I left home, I was real trusting. Like I was naive. Like I don't know, I wasn't on point. I didn't have my guards up. I had never experienced having to have my guards up. I was fresh. It is a huge jump. I ran away from home when I was 15. So I got in the streets when I was 15. Yep. Fresh meat. Never been through nothing. Yep. I was 15. My birthday in January. It was May. I had just made 15 years old when I got in the streets. Originally, I was staying at a friend's house, but of course, I wasn't making no money. I wasn't bringing nothing to contribute to the house, and that became an issue. I don't know if I told this story before, but yeah, that became an issue. Me staying at her house, not contributing anything. One day I was kicking it at the tattoo shop because I used to kick it up at the tattoo shop on the west side. So I was kicking it at the tattoo shop. I was fucked up. I was broke. And one of the tattoo artists, his friend, he came in and he was like, "Look, man, you could walk over there and go get you some money." And so that's when I went on Madison And I caught my first date. And my first date, it was a BJ. I made that money, went and got me something to eat, probably bought me a t-shirt or something, and went back to make some more money. And I was in the game from there. I started on the blade. Yep. And I would say like what really pushed me to make the money. One day I had called home, I had ran away, whatever, and I called home and I asked my mom, I'm like, do you miss me? And she said that she don't. She said that she don't miss me and everything has been better since I've been gone. And so like I didn't want to go back and like mess everything up and for everybody to be mad that like I'm back, like her, like she's back, like everything was good, like oh my god, dang man, now she here, so I did whatever I had to do to not go home. That's the truth. Have you ever worked in Miami? Yep, I worked in Miami. You said at 15, get a job, and I couldn't get a job. She reported me as a runaway. I was an underage runaway. In order for me to get a job, like I would have had to live at home, and I wanted to do anything but be at home at that point. And they just about wanted anything but for me to be at home. You said, man, I couldn't imagine my 15-year-old having to go through that. Yeah, it was tight. And even when she found out that that's what was going on, like in the streets, she still didn't want me home. Uh, they was paying her because I was adopted. She used to get a check every month. And one day she gave me, I mean, she told me it wasn't much. And one day she gave me the 200 and she's like, take this, take this. She was like, please go here, please go. So I took the 200 and I left. And I mean, my plan was at first, my plan was to only like do that until I was 18 and I could get a job, but it didn't play out that way. I ended up still being in the game after 18, but that was my plan, to only hustle until I was 18 and then get a job. I thought you said, no, I'm talking about my mom. He said, I thought you said you weren't contributing. I'm talking about my mom. I went back home to my OG crib after running away one time, and she gave me $200 to leave. And at my friend's house, I wasn't contributing until I started making money on the blade. Then I was able to help contribute to her house. To be able to stay there. Yeah. But that situation, it still didn't last too long, even with making money on the blade. Like, when you stand with somebody and people just like get tired of you and just like want their house back to themselves, even if you is, giving them a little money or whatever, like they just. So that still didn't last too long. What was your experience working in Miami? Also, what's the Patreon link? I could drop the Patreon link. Hold on. There. I don't know if that's a clickable link. I might have to go and copy the actual link from the page. My experience in Miami. Miami is not a good town for Miami is not a town for playing the lines. Miami is, I mean, in order to win in Miami, Miami is a lick city. You got to go outside in Miami to win. And I do know, like, a lot of girls that's hustling, like, they are just, they against going outside. They just want to post their ad and be in the room. Like, they don't want to, put their heels on and go outside. Like, they just don't want to go outside. So, you ever touched Vegas? Yeah, I worked Vegas plenty times. You say the tricks is tricky out there. Yeah, I worked Vegas plenty times. Plenty times. You say, yeah, it's not going good online. For me personally, I did drop some game on my Patreon. For game for the internet. For when you are playing the lines, how to maximize your potential when you plan the lines. The beginners tier, it's $10 right now, but it's going up to $20 because the information that I'm giving, and the true game tier is $50, but it's going up to $100 because of the information that I'm giving. Like, I'm helping people make money and level up and not have to go through the bullshit or figure it out on their own. So it's going up to $100. It takes time out of my day, and it is like some true information if you follow it to actually get money. And $100 ain't shit to know 304. It shouldn't be shit to know 304. And I am over here spending my time. Also, on my channel, like, those were not my intentions for my channel. Like, when I made this channel, I didn't plan on like being a 304 like advisor. I really didn't. So for the situation, yeah, man, that's the price. And I still really don't feel like that's enough because I'm helping y'all make thousands of dollars. And you don't have to go through everything that I went through. I said in another video that I did pay for a lot of the game that I do have. And I was in the game for 14 years. So just helping save you the process. So yeah, it's on y'all. If y'all want to join the Patreon, like, I'm pushing it, but I'm not really pushing it too heavy because those were not my intentions for my profile on here to like promote that shit, So yeah, that's that. Um, did I already say this? I don't know if I said this for the people that's new to the room. Like I say, the beginners tier, the seats are limited and it's going up to $20. For the true game tier, the seats are limited and then it's going up to $100. So if you interested in a Patreon and that's what you're trying to be on, you want to get your seat now before it's sold out and it's a higher price. Other than that, do y'all have any more questions for me or any topics y'all want me to discuss? Breezy, I don't know if you in Miami right now. Is that where you at? Because I could tell you, if you was trying to play the lines in Miami, like yeah, it probably would be a fail because Miami is not the place for posting ads. Like that's not. I mean, you probably get you a couple calls, but it ain't no line kind of town. I searched and it doesn't come up. Hold on right quick. I don't know if it's gonna pause the live if I do this. Hold on. Yeah, copy that link. I think it got copied. Hold on. That should be it. That's it. Or click the link in my profile. Say I'm in Atlanta right now. Oh, I worked Atlanta too. Moving to Miami in a month. I dance in Atlanta. How's dancing in Atlanta? I did a little bit of dancing in Atlanta. I danced a little bit in Atlanta. Wait, my bad. I was trying to close this other page. Hold on. Oh, okay, right there. I danced a little bit in Atlanta. I played the lines in Atlanta. But I won the most in Atlanta going outside. Going outside. Going outside got me a $12,000 weekend in Atlanta. You know? But like I say, I don't knock nobody. Some people, you know, they more comfortable just being in the room. So I guess like if that's what you want to do it. But going outside, that's how you hit them crazy numbers. You know, you ain't. I mean, most girls ain't on the internet pulling $12,000 weekends, and that $12,000 came from only two people. You said I actually like dancing here. It's just that I have a family situation sometimes. I actually family situation sometimes. I'm moving back. Yeah, 12,000. You gotta have some game though. That's the thing, and that's why a lot of girls they like working the internet because the internet don't really take no game. It's a little bit of game for the internet, but you ain't gonna hit those numbers. Somebody had left a comment talking about some, well, if you gotta walk, then do what you gotta do. It ain't about what you got to do. Walking is not a desperation move. But I let y'all have it, you know. I ain't here to argue with nobody. Like I told y'all, I didn't even make this page to promote that. So I'm not going to argue with y'all about it. I'm not going to over push my Patreon because that's not even the kind of content that I was trying to make. It's just that I was being like flooded with people want information and help so much, I just went ahead and opened the Patreon. Fuck it. But okay, yeah, it's limited seats available um for like with the price, you know. How long you been in the game, Breezy? And with Patreon, for the most part, y'all can expect one new upload per week. For the most part, this week I did 2 uploads. So it just depends on the time that I got. You can book a consultation. I made a consultation tier on there to talk one-on-one. If you need a walkthrough on a one-on-one. But yeah. For the people that did show up, like, I'm glad y'all made it, because I didn't make no premiere or no announcement that I was going live. And I know people probably gonna get on here later like, damn, I wish I would have caught this live. I'll get better with the planning, but some of this stuff, like, it's just spare the moment. Like, it's Sunday at 2:00. It's not time for me to be on my other live right now, you know? I was trying to go live on here. What was this? Saturday? I had got up at night. I was trying to go live on here, but my shit was busy. Okay, I got rushed with $500 immediately. I got up, cut my computer on. It was just busy. I couldn't even make it. He said, I've been in and out since 19. I'm 26 now. When I had my baby, I took a break. Yeah. Yeah, man, since I found camming, I honestly do feel like camming is like the best way out. I don't know where I've been at, why I had never heard about it until a little over a year ago. Camming, it gave me a way out. You know, and it's good money on cam. It's girls on cam making $60,000, $80,000, $100,000 a month, and you can do it if you really set out to do it. Now that you got that resource, like, being in a game is not a must, and it's dangerous. That's what I, just told the people last night on my Patreon. With some people, they so like headstrong about wanting to be in the game. So, and I understand it, because when that's what I wanted to do, I wasn't really trying to hear anything. So, how can I help? I guess by giving you the best advice that I can from 14 years of experience in the streets. But at the end of the day, like, even my advice is not bulletproof to nothing happening to you. And that's what I explain on my Patreon. And that's what I'll explain now. It's still a dangerous game in the streets. Nobody can give you any advice or any information that's going to make it to the point where you will never find any danger in the streets. And you got to understand, like, if that's the lifestyle that you choosing, that's what come with it. Yeah, Cam is cool though. It's cool. It don't take no education, and you could really get it up off of Cam. Like everything that I got right now, it came from Cam and virtual entertainment. So it is possible to make a life for yourself without taking them kind of risk. If you're willing to be, patient and persistent. Patient, persistent, and consistent. Mm-mm-mm. This how I am on cam, y'all, too. I always be putting on a lot of lip gloss. And I drink a lot of water when I stream. But anyways, y'all, um, yeah, are there any more questions before I end the stream? We can talk about almost anything y'all want to talk about. Um, Nothing too raw though that'll like get me demonetized or nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all want to go too raw, y'all need to go to Patreon. Okay. Y'all just about done. Any last questions, remarks, comments? Some you want me to reply to right now? Okay, AD, and I was gonna say, like, I initially in the beginning I had said the Patreon was for the men too. Um, and I gave a little bit of male advice, but I do not think I can lead the men. I'm not as confident at me leading the men as I am like with the women, because I was in that position myself as a woman for a long time. Like, I'm not a veteran hobbyist to give you like real hobbyist advice as like a veteran, hobbyist. So I don't think that I would be in the best position to help the men. But if you do want to see the content that I am giving the ladies, I would, you can hit it up and you can check it out for entertainment and to see what's going on and how everything go and some of the game that I'm out here giving. But I do think I'm gonna edit that part as far as it being a Patreon for the men too, because I don't think I really have that much information for the hobbyists, and I'm honest. It depends. Certain stuff I could answer for men, you know. You say it ain't so much about advice, but more about perspective. Learning comes in different formats. Okay. Yeah, you can okay. You could check it out. Feel free to come and check it out if you, I guess, curious. Easter Sunday. This is going good, y'all. This 30-day sober challenge. I'm glad. We're gonna do another 30 days. Hopefully make it to 90 days. I think then I'll be able to like report back more clear on my improvement, 30 days ain't really long enough to boil an egg. Like, in order to report some true improvement, I gotta go longer. This is my experience from my first 30 days, I dabbled a little in Houston. Nothing serious. Yeah, Houston, cool. Your channel is getting me through right now. You have no idea. Keep going. Ah, thank you. Hopefully in the future you can share with me more of a idea of like, what I'm doing for you. I think it's good, for other people to see it too. If you got the confidence to speak about it. Thank you. And yeah, that's what I wanted this channel to be. I wanted to inspire people to be better, you know, to be better and get out the streets and clean your life up and show you that you can do it because I'm doing it, and let y'all watch me do it. Not like teach people how to be in the streets, bro. No cap. Those were not my intentions. I heard that story though for a lot of different YouTubers. Like they started their channel really wanting to do something else, but then it turned into something else. you know. Mm, I appreciate y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all ain't trying to get into no topics. Y'all done? Y'all chilling today? The show. The show. Hey y'all, being sober, it's not that bad. It's really the first 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks, I think I struggled my third week too. It's just breaking a habit. I can't wait to come back and tell y'all and do this 30-day no nicotine. Oh my God, I know I'm gonna be going through it. When you quit nicotine, you have a headache. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's another can of worms. I don't know how I'm gonna do with that. Pretty quiet though. Y'all pretty quiet. So I guess at this point, unless somebody asks a question right now, I'm getting ready to end the live and thank y'all for tuning in. I might make a video. What y'all want me to make a video about? Say, hey, begin sober, cool, clear-minded, quick thinking, 5 years sober. Oh, you got 5 years sober? Just 420? I used to do 420, but I quit that. I was spending $1,200 a month on 420. And when I was looking at my finances, what's coming in, what's going out, what needs to be cut, how I could better manage my money, that was an unnecessary bill that I was putting on myself. So I cut it. With 420, it's only 7 days. It's only 7 days of withdrawal, and then you good. That shit was hard. But I did that. I've been did that before. No, you know what? I had this channel. I just didn't take y'all with me along that journey, which I should have. I should have told y'all I'm quitting 420 and let y'all watch me do it. But I didn't. That's okay. We still got some changes coming in the future. Like I was telling y'all, but if you just came in, I said that one of the next things I want to do is start eating cleaner. I want to eat cleaner. I want to stop nicotine. I feel like that's going to be the hardest one. I feel like it's going to be easier to eat cleaner than stopping nicotine. So that's before I go on the clean eating challenge. I want to finish another 30-day sober challenge, another 30 days alcohol free. And then I'll probably start another challenge after that. But I want to become more comfortable with this because I don't want to like put too much on myself, at once. Like I want to take it step by step. So I think it'd be good for me to do another 30 days alcohol free and then try to introduce myself to another challenge. So do you ever going to give your take on celebrity messiness, to boost your algorithm? No. I don't think I'm gonna be like a blogger. And when I initially made this channel, like honestly, when I made this channel, I made it from my heart. It didn't come from like really wanting to get rich on YouTube and like all of this. It came from I wanted to make some content that I felt like was needed. Like when I was looking to leave the game, I was looking for inspiration, and it wasn't no like YouTube channel with somebody being like, hey, I was a gangbanger for 35 years and today I quit. I'm gonna take y'all with me, along my journey. You know what I'm saying? I've been gangbanging, I've been selling drugs. I really don't know no other way to live, but I quit today. And I'm gonna vlog with y'all every day about, everything that I'm going through and how hard it is. And I'm gonna let y'all watch me turn into a different man. That content is not on here. Like, and at the time when I was ready to be done, I felt like that's what I needed to do. Like, I wanted to see somebody else change their life and leave the streets and go through the struggle and come out on top. Like, I wanted, That's what I wanted, and it wasn't there. And I was like, you know what? If this kind of content is not available, who better to do it than me? Fuck it. Hey y'all, I've been an escort for 14 years. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a single mother. I was adopted. All of this, I was an escort for 14 years, and today I quit. And I'm taking y'all along with me on my journey to becoming a brand new woman. Come with me and show y'all everything. Fuck it. If that's what I wanted at the time, maybe it's somebody else out there that need to see somebody else totally change their life. So this is the content I'm creating. I feel like it's needed. Um, if a cool check come from it, that's cool. But yeah, that's not why I started the channel. And this is some content that I know I can continue making. So yeah, and it's a challenge for me. It's real. It's real. It's transparent, and it can inspire others and help a lot of people. And this content needs to be here. That's why I decided to step up and put it here. So we'll see what it becomes. But if anything, it's helping make me a better person. Okay. Topics. Reason why a P choose a 304. Trans women in the game. Decoding the ism. What is decoding the ism? Hello. Saw your video you did, which you answered frequently asked questions regarding your P days. Really awesome video. Thank you. What would you say was your biggest motivating factor in changing your life around? Man, one day I was in the hotel room. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. I was drunk as hell, top of the morning. Clients was coming in and out. It was a marathon, as always, for the most part. While I was in the game and doing my in calls, I always had like so many people coming over. I had seen so many clients. It was top of the morning. I was drunk. The phone wouldn't stop ringing. People wouldn't stop coming over. Man, and I felt tired. It felt like, I don't know. How do I word it? It was just like this constant thing, but it's like, you got to keep seeing clients because you want to make all the money you can, and you got to get it while it's coming. And so many people was calling, and I was drunk, and I had already seen so many people, and some more people wanted to come over, and I was just tired. And top of the morning, I was just like, God, like, I want to get out of this situation. All this hustling, all these late nights, all this liquor, all these people, all of this shit. Like, how can I get out of this situation? You know? No, it's fine. I don't have no problem with that word. It's just YouTube. Like, when they detect certain words, they'll demonetize your video. And I don't want too many demonetized videos and to end up getting my whole channel demonetized because a lot of my content is not meeting their requirements and all that. So I'm careful now about the words that I say, because a lot of my first videos, they didn't get monetized. They got views, but they didn't get monetized. And some of my most popular videos, they didn't monetize because of the words I was saying. So I'll refer to certain words and y'all know what I'm talking about, but I try my best to not let like that word come out of my mouth. So when they detect it, like they don't detect that I'm saying something that's against terms. That's all. I don't have no problem with that word. You said so it was such a build up and eventually you came to sort of a breaking point. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Just living like that. And that was my life, like on a day to day. The in calls, the out calls, or, getting dressed, putting my heels on, going on the hunt, looking for a come up. Uh, just the constantly hustling, late nights, just everything. Being on point, worried about if this motherfucker gonna try something or, like not knowing, I guess, when my next situation gonna come. 'Cause in the game, it's always a situation. Like you never know which dude might come in and pull something or what this person might pull, or you know what I'm saying? And every day you wake up, you just, you're hustling. And I hustled pretty much day in and day out for years. Years, every day, every day, every day, every day. Giants turn weirdos. No, I've never had a a, a full time stalker. I've had somebody that when he came to the door, I declined to see him. I said no thanks, and I closed the door, and he wouldn't get away from my door. I've had that happen a few times. People that like refuse to get away from my door. What are the valuable lessons you've learned from your days as a E in hustling? Do you think it made you stronger and more resilient? It made me stronger. I'm a go getter for sure. I got a lot of character about myself. Um, I got a lot of toughness about myself. Um, hmm. My dating life, I have certain requirements and certain situations that I will not stand to be in. I feel like that's been affected. I ain't really did too much dating since I left the game. Since I left the game, I only dated one person, and that was for 3 years. Other than that, I ain't had no other relationship since I left the game. And we was together while I was still in the game, and he was still with me when I left the game. Um, I don't know. I noticed BS. I can notice BS in a female and a man from being in the game for so long. Um, I got a strong ambition. Y'all know, like I do streaming and stuff like full time, and so like a lot of the other girls that like stream too, they be trying to tell me like not to stream so much because I'm a burnout, and like if you work so much, you'll burn out. But I'm coming from a different industry. Like I worked every day. Like I stayed in that room day in and day out and worked for months. I'm used to working every day. I've worked every day for years, so it's really like my lifestyle. Like hustling is my lifestyle. So I don't feel no kind of way. I don't feel like I'm a burn out from working every day. I guess the same way that they feel. They coming from being regular people. But they be telling me though, like Sasha, you know, you going too hard, like you don't want to do that because you can burn out. And it's like, girl, I've worked this hard every day for years. I'm used to being this way. I'm trained to be this way. It's a habit of me being this way. I'm fine, you know? But yeah, I just sat here and drank 3 bottles of water. That's good. I keep a lot of water by the desk at the computer. Oh, y'all. But yeah, y'all. I don't know. I think that's just about it for the stream. I am going to leave up the replay. And I guess from here, I might think about what video I need to make or what I need to upload. Y'all ain't really dropped no suggestions on what video y'all want me to upload. Uh Say I'm at swimming lesson with my kiddo. Forgot you alive. No, that's good, girl. It's Easter. Definitely enjoy your day. I picked a weird day and a weird time to go live, but you know, I got to go live, you know, when it works for me. So at this time it works for me. You said it's hard getting out the game though. Yeah, when it's a habit, like I guess you just got to reach that point. You just got to reach that point when you don't want to do it no more. And until you reach that point, you know, you're going to stay in. However, when I did figure out a way to make enough money to support yourself without having to do that, I came and I shared it with y'all. I told y'all I got on cam, and that's what I started doing in replacement of the game. I gave the exit strategy and like any tips that I felt like could help, but at the end of the day, you got to be ready. And cam, it is slower money, you know, but it got to be something within you that don't want to do that no more, you know. And when you feel like that, like you would do whatever it takes to not have to do that no more when you mean it. And I got to a point where I meant it. I got to a point where I didn't care about Rolexes and Chanel bags and red bottoms and all of that no more. Like I just didn't want to do it anymore. And I started looking for ways that I could support myself without having to be in the streets and take certain chances. I think what really did it for me, what kind of really did it for me, I mean, yeah, I was tired, but my son, and when you in the game, you risking your life and you risking your freedom. And it's like, I'm all my son got. I told y'all I was adopted. He ain't got no granny. If I go to jail, where he gonna go? To foster care and have to go through like what I've been through? If something happened to me, he's going to the system. And it's like, why would I keep being out here, you know, I don't feel like I could afford to keep being out here taking that kind of chance. And then when I'm sitting in jail, or if the inevitable happened to me, or when I'm in a dangerous situation, all I think about, is my son. And if I'm sitting in jail, I know, I'm gonna really feel it. Like, dang, my son. I just want my son. And so it's like, if you know you're gonna feel that way, why even put yourself in a certain situation for that to happen? I can't do it. I can't do it. And so I took a pay cut and I decided to, leave the streets because I would feel so bad if like something happened to me. So now I don't know what situation my son is in. And I can't let that happen. Say, I'm almost 30, been retired for like 7 years, period. Just got back in the game, low key, out of desperation. I don't need another job. I need another sugar daddy. I mean, I gave my solution. I started camming. Everything I got right now came from clean money. Clean money. All virtual entertainment. I'm in a nice crib, everything I got, I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. I'm doing decent. I'm taking care of my son. I'm paying my taxes. I'm not putting myself in no situation. I'm in no danger. I have peace. You said, I feel you. Me and her daddy got 50-50 custody now. And it seems perfect timing to get back into 90-day run, maybe. I don't know. You say that. It's like in the game, like, I don't know. Like we make these points that we trying to reach, like, oh, I'm gonna get out the game once I stack up 100K, or I'm gonna do another year in the game and then I'm gonna be done. But when it comes time to be done, it'd be hard to walk away, especially if everything is going good at that moment. Like most people don't leave the game until something critical happens. And I wanted to show y'all me make this decision on my own will. I'm not on probation. I'm not disfigured from somebody doing something to me. Nobody forced me to leave. Like I put the plan together, you know. I put some money away. It wasn't much. I stacked up 15K and then I quit. I didn't care. I had regulars calling me. You know what I'm saying? Money was flowing at the times. At the time I quit, it was the pandemic. And y'all know if y'all was hustling around that time, like it was good money out here in the streets during that time when people didn't have nothing to do. Like we was getting money during the pandemic, but I quit. Um, I didn't see another regular. I didn't get the easy money. I just quit. I took that money and I said, okay, now I got this. I have to figure it out. Like I told y'all in another video, I had opened a Etsy shop. I tried that. Like I tried a bunch of different things while like, sitting on that money or using it as I needed it until I could figure something out. And then I found out about cam. So I started camming. At first I wasn't really making a lot of money, but I stuck with it. I read the statistics on it. Like plenty of girls are taking care of themselves, only doing virtual entertainment. And I was determined to make that work. So I made it work. And it helped that I had, some backup money and some investments and things. And I just stuck with it. And it was hard and it was uncomfortable. But like I say, I really feel like my son was my biggest motivation. It's like, because I knew the chance that I was taking, even though nothing bad had happened. But it's like, why wait? Why wait for me to go on a bad lick or run into a bad trick, and something detrimental happen? Like, thank you. You say I have a lot of respect for you. Amazing woman. Thank you. And yeah. And then that's when I decided to come to YouTube. Like, when I quit and I was thinking about, and I was done and I was looking for like motivation, like I used to search like how I changed my life, and stuff like that. And this kind of content was not coming up. I couldn't find nobody else's walkthrough on how they used to be in the streets and they deciding to change their life and take you through the process, to inspire you and motivate you to be better. It wasn't there. So I just got this bright idea one day. I'm like, you know what? If it's not there, like, I guess who better than me to put it here? So then I made the channel. I don't know if it's really gonna take off or what it's gonna be, but I'm putting this content here from my heart because I feel like it needs to be here. So I'm gonna put it here, for whoever needed. If one day anybody else is looking for, inspiration to get out of the streets, to stop selling drugs, gang banging, uh, you know, escorting or whatever it is. So you can watch me walk away and make these changes and it can inspire you. And it's crazy because I ain't never really think I would be doing this, but it just dawned on me one day. Like it just hit me. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And I knew that it probably be other people from the game that run into my content or like, other people and people, would probably talk smack or talk bad about me. But I just, I still decided to do it because I felt like it needed to be done. And I prayed about it. I prayed about it and it really felt like the right thing to do. It felt like a positive thing to do in a way to give back to the community. So yeah, somebody had asked me like, I guess would I start talking about celebrities to get the algorithm up? And yeah, I told him like no. Because it's coming from the heart. This ain't about, I guess, trying to get as many views. Like if I could help one person or help two people, you know, if I could save a life, like somebody could watch my video and I could save their life. Because maybe they would have kept being out here hustling, but got inspired by me to say, you know what, I'm walking away today. I don't know what my future gonna be, but I'm done. I don't want to live like this no more either. And have the courage to, walk away. Hey, how you doing? Anyways, y'all, I think that's about it. Every time I say I think that's about it, somebody else say something. You say gonna look into the cam world ASAP. Yeah, that's why I'm telling y'all about it. That's why I brought it to the public. Um, it's the best solution that I've came up with. And so a lot of girls, they in the game and they don't know how to get out the game because the average person would tell you, oh, well, just go and get a job. But what if this girl don't really have no education, And your average person, like they solutions, it can be like unreasonable, like, and they don't know what to say. Like when I was done and I used to vent to my friends, like, yo, like, I don't think I really want to, do this no more. Nobody had any answers. Nobody had like any good solutions besides, I don't know, I guess go work at Walmart or go get a job at McDonald's. But it's like, yo, like if I go get a job at McDonald's or Walmart, how am I going to keep my crib? That's not going to pay me enough to keep my crib. What am I going to do? My sister was telling me, I guess, go to a shelter and work at McDonald's and try to see if I can get on Section 8. Like people had some of the worst solutions that left me feeling like, I'm stuck in this situation. And so I'm trying to come with, I guess, a reasonable solution. A solution that helped me, and some advice that's more realistic for people. This is the advice that nobody could give me. I had to figure this out on my own. So I'm here to, like, I guess, help other people because clearly can't nobody help with the solution. Nobody could help me. Did nobody know, I guess, how I could get out? Not reasonable anyway. I'm not taking my son to no shelter again. Walmart and McDonald's not gonna cut it. What do I do? Nobody knows what to do. I had to figure it out. Sober from what? 420 booze. Sober from alcohol. I thought Cammon was well known. Nope, I had no idea about it. I never knew about it until a little over a year ago when I was just looking online and like stressed out at home trying to figure out what I can do to make some money. It took me a minute. It took me a minute. And when I found the answer, I definitely shared the answer with everybody else that I could. I wish somebody could have gave me this answer, but clearly nobody could. Do they charge a fee? Yeah, they take well, it depends on what site, but they take half on the site that I work. They take half of what they give you. So if somebody give me $1, I only make 50 cents on the site that I work. You don't have to pay to sign up though. It's free to sign up. You just only receive a certain percentage of what's given to you. Like I say, it takes dedication, persistence, and consistency. And you got to be ready. And you got to really mean it. It does take a lot of time too out of your day. My first year camming, I cammed crazy hours, My longest stream was 18 hours and 3 minutes. That's how long I was, streaming and camming. Crazy how it was my first year. I do 16 hours, then the next day do 11 hours. Like I was just camming, eating, and sleeping. That's it. I didn't do nothing else with myself my first year. Now I'm slowing down a little bit, but I put in hard work my first year. You say, yeah, when you come from 304 post, you say, we ain't worried about camming. It's another world. Yeah. I didn't never know nothing about it, though. I wish somebody would have told me about it. But I guess nobody that I knew anything about it. I had to find my own answer. And so that's what I try to do. That's what I'm trying to do on this channel. Like, help y'all the way I wish somebody would have helped me, because nobody could help me. I had to figure it out on my own. I mean, why shouldn't they? SCNW Dinero, if they providing a platform with all the people that can give you money, like why shouldn't they take a percentage? You wouldn't be getting this money if it wasn't for their platform. Why shouldn't they charge a fee? It's fair for them to charge a fee. What you mean? Just like YouTube charge a fee. They deserve their fee though, because they put me in front of y'all and helping me make the difference that I hope to make. So I don't mind them charging their fee or taking whatever fee they take out of my check. You said that's how people be on Twitch streaming hella hours. Yeah. Yup. Hella hours. But when you get serious, like I just got real serious. I was willing to do whatever it took. So if I gotta be on cam for 11 hours, I mean that's cool. I mean, I was already hustling day in and day out every day anyway. So now what's the difference? I'm on a computer now. I'm not walking the blade for 10 hours. I used to walk the blade for 10 hours. So I'm not walking the blade for 10 hours. Instead, I'm at home on the computer for 10 hours. I'm not going in and out of different casinos for 10 hours. Club hopping for 10 hours. Round in the streets lurking for 10 hours. I'm just on the computer in the comfort of my own home for 10 hours. Yup. So yeah, that's my attitude about camming. I was saying earlier in the stream, like the other girls, like they be telling me, like, you working so many hours, you gotta have work-life balance. And I was telling them, like, y'all, I never had work-life balance for a long time. Like hustling was my life. Like work-life balance, what is that? I lived to trap. Like I trapped day in and day out for years. Work-life balance, I didn't have a life really outside the game until I had my son. But other than that, the game was a lifestyle. Hustling was a lifestyle. There was no work life. This is life. Anyways, y'all, at this point, I'm feeling like I gotta go to the bathroom. I've been drinking a lot of water. I chopped it up with y'all today. I might make a video. I think I'm just about done here. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. And I'm gonna catch y'all another time. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. I'm about to get up off of here. See y'all later, okay? Thank you.